Today we're talking about what happens after the mitigation phase. I'm here with Jason Cargile. He's the project manager here at PuroClean's Central Southwest Houston, and he will walk us through the whole reconstruction process.
Thanks. So once we're ready to move into reconstruction, the first thing we do is we notify the city or the municipality to see if any permits are needed so that we can follow the proper codes and meet the requirements. Typically, they'll have inspectors check framing, plumbing, electrical, just to make sure that everything is built safely and up to code. After that, our estimator finalizes the cost of materials and labor. Once the estimate is approved by the carrier, I meet with the customer to do a walkthrough. If anything may have been overlooked or is missing from the estimate, I make sure that those items get supplemented in so that they are covered by the carrier. Sometimes the customer decides to upgrade, like switching from carpet to tile. That's called a change order. And in those cases, we may need to adjust the cost accordingly.
And before the work begins?
The customer will sign a work authorization and pay their deductible. Then I review the full scope of work with my team, combining what's in the estimate with what we saw during the walkthrough. Depending on the situation, some customers may stay in their home during the reconstruction, while others live elsewhere until everything is completed.
Let's talk about materials and decision making. How do you go about making those choices?
We guide the customer through their material selections: flooring, paint, cabinets, countertops, lighting, everything. We work with trusted vendors like Floor & Decor, Sherwin-Williams, among several of the big name box brand stores like Home Depot or Lowe's. Once the customer has selected their material, they sign a material selection sheet. Some upgrades are out of pocket, but ultimately the customer has full control over how their home looks. Now, not everyone has everything picked out right away, and that can slow things down, but we stay flexible and we help them make the right choice.
What kind of timelines do these projects usually have?
It depends on the scope of work, the extent of the damage, product availability, and insurance approvals. Those can really delay the project. Smaller projects take around 1 to 2 weeks, but on average, take between 4 to 6 weeks. We also handle large projects that can take up to 6 months, but don't quote me on that.
And behind the scenes, what's happening with your team?
Our tradespeople are all vetted, properly certified, and part of our trusted network. PuroClean's strives to have the highest quality of workers in the industry. Also, safety is a key. Whether it's gloves, respirators, eye protection, everyone's expected to follow safety protocols to ensure that the homeowner is also safe. What really sets us apart is our culture. It's very supportive, like a family. We help each other out, communicate constantly, and make sure that the customer feels like that teamwork throughout the process as well. At the end of each project, the customer signs an excellent service endorsement, also called a certificate of satisfaction and completion. That ensures that the customer is 100% happy and that their expectations were met before we close the job, file it with the insurance company, and collect final payment from the insurance carrier. We want every homeowner to feel confident to know that if they call, someone will answer, and we'll do everything that we can to make the process as easy and stress-free as possible. And that's what makes PuroClean different: professionalism, communication, and a genuine commitment to our customers.
Thanks, Jason, for breaking down the reconstruction process for us.